Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something really critical if you're in the software space at all. SaaS marketing.
Definitely. It's a landscape that just keeps changing, doesn't it?
It really does. I mean, look at the numbers. Over 70% of companies use SaaS now, and they're saying that'll hit, what, 85% next year?
Yeah, it's huge growth, which means, if your marketing isn't ramping up, you're going to get left behind. Simple as that.
Exactly. So we've kind of waded through all the buzz and pulled out what we think are the 10 SaaS marketing trends you need to know about. Really trying to give folks actionable stuff here.
And it feels like a real turning point. There are these key things happening all at once. Customer expectations are sky high, right? They want everything smooth, easy.
Seamless experiences, yeah.
And then competition is fierce. Just having a good product, not enough anymore. That user experience, that's how you keep people.
Good point. Plus technology, especially AI, it's just accelerating everything.
Right. And you've got regulations, the economy. It all adds layers of complexity for SaaS companies trying to navigate today.
Totally. Which is exactly why we're doing this deep dive. We're looking at the top 10 trends that we think could, well, genuinely change the game in 2025.
Sounds good. Where do we start?
Okay, let's kick off with trend number 1. AI and machine learning getting baked right into SaaS marketing.
The big one.
Yeah, I mean, the market size predictions are just wild. Over $316 billion this year, heading towards $1 trillion by 2032.
Whoa.
But it's not just hype, is it? Something like 87% of SaaS companies are apparently already seeing better growth because they're using AI for personalization.
Absolutely. And it's moving beyond just, automating the simple stuff. Yeah, it handles email campaigns, ad optimization, segmentation, frees up time.
Which is great, obviously.
But the deeper thing is how AI and ML let you really understand customer data, not just targeted ads, but getting the nuances of behavior, like predicting what someone might need before they even know it. Right. And customers see it too, don't they? Like those virtual assistants handling support questions, chatbots, FAQs, and that ability to personalize content, even the product offers themselves, based on real data. That's powerful for making people feel understood.
It really is, and you see it in practice. Think about smart chatbots handling tricky questions, or predictive analytics flagging customers who might be about to churn.
Good example.
Or even HubSpot using AI to figure out the absolute best time to send an email to each person based on their habits. That boosts open rates. It seems small, but it's a smart AI application.
So AI is kind of becoming this underpinning for everything else.
Pretty much. It enables a lot of what follows.
Okay, speaking of reaching people effectively, let's shift to trend number 2, video marketing and interactive content.
Ah, yes. Video.
The stat that always gets me is visitors spending like 260% more time on pages with video.
It makes sense, though, doesn't it? Video and interactive stuff can just break down complex ideas so much better than plain text, especially for SaaS, which can get pretty technical.
Definitely helps with understanding, retention, showing versus telling.
Exactly.
And there's a whole toolbox here, isn't there? You've got your explainer videos for tricky features.
Crucial.
Making sure videos work on phones, tablets, everything. Then live stuff like webinars, Q&As for engagement.
Yeah, direct interaction, yeah. And interactive infographics, quizzes, anything that makes the user do something.
That active part seems key.
Totally. And, paying attention to how people use the videos lets you make the next ones better. Like Dropbox, remember their work in progress series?
Oh yeah, that was good.
They didn't just list features, they told stories, showed how it worked in real life, made it way more engaging.
Building on that engagement idea, trend number 3, native advertising.
Ah, native ads can be a bit controversial sometimes.
Maybe, but the numbers are pretty compelling.
Huh.
Over 68% of users apparently prefer them to old school banners, and they make like 3 times more money.
Wow, 3 times. Yeah, I think the key is how they blend in. Good native ads don't feel like ads, right? They fit the platform, the content around them.
You provide value within the experience instead of
Yeah.
interrupting it.
Exactly.
So for a B2B SaaS company thinking about this, what are the key things? The article mentioned aligning with the customer journey.
Yeah, that makes sense. Catching people with the right info when they're actually looking for it.
And the content itself has to be good, right?
Oh, absolutely. Needs to match the publication style, look professional, have good visuals, and you can't just set it and forget it. You got to watch how people interact, if they're converting.
And give it time to work, apparently. Don't pull the plug too early.
Right. Let the data build up.
And practically, you can use tools like Google Ads Manager to get these native ads placed across their network, looking like they belong there.
Yeah, simplifies the distribution side.
Okay, let's pivot now. Trend number 4, customer retention optimization. This feels absolutely fundamental.
Oh, totally. That stat about it costing up to 5 times more to get a new customer versus keeping one, that says it all.
It's a massive difference. And
Mhm.
for SaaS, with subscriptions and recurring revenue, churn is just a killer.
Absolutely critical to minimize it for growth. And guess what tops up again? AI. Conversational AI especially, helping smooth out that user experience, build loyalty.
Makes sense. So what are the strategies here?
Well, it starts right at the beginning, a really slick onboarding process, good support, figuring out their needs early on.
Getting them set up for success.
Exactly. But it's ongoing. Constant education webinars, tutorials, maybe even certifications. Keep showing the value.
And personalization, right. Tailored support, listening to feedback.
Yes, making them feel heard, providing help easily. That builds strong relationships, keeps people around.
Okay, trend number 5 pushes deeper into AI with smart chatbots. The article calls them potentially revolutionary for customer relations, processes, even revenue. That's a big claim.
It is, but look at what they can do now. For SaaS, they can handle pre-sales, questions, pricing, features, ROI stuff.
Before anyone even talks to sales.
Right. They can help with onboarding, guiding new users, provide instant help after the sale, cutting down churn.
And they can be proactive too.
Yeah, introducing new features, keeping users updated, and identifying chances to upsell or cross-sell based on how someone's actually using the product.
That's pretty smart.
Very. And think about something like ChatGPT, an AI that can understand and generate complex text. Imagine using that for growth strategies or solving tough user problems. It shows where things are headed.
Wow. Okay, let's switch tracks slightly. Trend 6, optimizing feature pages to capture conversions.
The nitty-gritty of the website.
Yeah, this is about connecting specific product features to what potential buyers are actually searching for those high-intent keywords.
The bottom of the funnel stuff.
Exactly. People searching for a specific feature. They often have a problem, and they're ready to buy a solution.
So if your feature page ranks well for that search term, you catch them at just the right moment. High conversion potential.
So how do you do that well? Starts with keyword research, obviously, figuring out exactly what your audience types in.
Like best free keyword tool for startups. Very specific need.
And you need to combine that research with actual customer feedback, really understanding your ideal user. Then build feature pages that hit those pain points, show the benefits clearly.
And using the FAQ section on the page to grab those longer, more specific search queries, that's a smart tip.
Definitely. So a good feature page needs clear benefits, social proof like testimonials,
Builds trust.
and a solid FAQ section. The article mentions Squarespace's feature pages, good visuals, animations, showing how easy it is.
Yeah, they do that well, making it tangible.
Right. Trend 7 moves up a level.
Yeah.
Thought leadership content. Positioning your company as an expert.
This is about building credibility, going beyond just selling your product.
Providing real value, insights, becoming a go-to resource.
Exactly. It builds trust.
Yeah.
But you need a strategy. First, really know your audience. Where are they online? What are their business pains?
Then find the gaps. What aren't others talking about? Where can you offer something unique?
And look at your competitors. What are they doing well or not so well? Find your angle. Maybe use your own data, your own research to offer fresh insights.
Like that example of authored up sharing data on LinkedIn post trends. They're showing expertise, giving actionable advice.
Precisely. Demonstrating value.
Okay, trend 8 highlights a big shift. The move toward vertical SaaS solutions.
Yeah, this is interesting. The market's growing fast, predicted $157 billion by next year. Huge.
So for anyone unfamiliar, what exactly is vertical SaaS?
Basically, it's software built for a very specific industry or niche. Think healthcare or construction or maybe just freelance writers. Not one size fits all, but hyper-focused.
Tailored to their specific workflows, regulations, problems.
Exactly. So if you're going vertical, you need deep research. Pick your niche carefully, see who's already there, figure out how you can be different.
And then really commit to that one vertical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Become the expert for them.
Focus is key. And be super customer-centric, surveys, feedback, constantly refining the product and marketing for that specific group, plus nail the SEO for that industry's language.
The example of the writer time tracker, adding a writer-specific to-do list that connects with Google Docs that makes perfect sense, solving their specific problem better.
Perfect illustration. Okay, nearly there. Trend number 9, importance of a mobile-first approach.
This feels like a must-do now, not a nice-to-have. With what, 15 billion mobile devices out there, going up to 18 billion?
Yeah, you just have to prioritize mobile. So mobile first just means designing for the phone or tablet before the desktop. Start small, then scale up.
And the key things are making it smooth, right?
Mm.
Responsive design so it looks good everywhere.
Fast loading time's crucial on mobile. Intuitive navigation, maybe features like autocomplete or voice input to reduce typing.
Geo-targeting, too, for location-specific stuff.
Yep, and look at the successes. Notion, Duolingo, Slack.
Yeah,
They all nail the mobile experience.
they really do. Okay, last one. Trend number 10. Create multilingual SaaS sites.
Expanding your reach globally. And the impact on conversions is significant, a 70% increase on average for multilingual sites.
That's huge. And it's more than just translation, isn't it? It's localization.
Exactly. Adapting to cultural nuances, language, design, everything. You can outsource this if needed to agencies that specialize.
And a multilingual marketing plan helps connect better, too.
Yeah.
Cold emails in the right language.
Finding gaps in local markets, tailoring your unique selling points.
And doing multilingual SEO, because the keywords will be different everywhere.
Definitely. Zendesk is a great example here. Support in like 15 plus languages. Everything kept in sync. That's commitment.
Wow. Okay, so that's the 10. It feels like the main theme is, well, adapt or get left behind, really. These trends point towards needing to be smarter, more customer-focused, and more technologically adept.
Absolutely. These aren't just minor tweaks. They're fundamental shifts in how SaaS marketing needs to operate to succeed in 2025 and beyond.
For sure. So for everyone listening, maybe take a moment to think, which of these 10 trends feels like the biggest opportunity or maybe the biggest challenge for your specific situation?
Yeah, what's the one thing you can maybe start thinking about or taking a small step towards right now?
Definitely food for thought.
Yeah.
If any of these really struck a chord, dive deeper, see how they might fit your strategy. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.